It's already 9 o'clock. My hair keeps getting in my face. I cannot actually see anything. Do you want to see what I'm making? Beautiful, right? I'm sure you can totally tell exactly what this is right now. I'm not going to tell you until I've... A hot crochet take. I don't believe in tying in ends. Well, I sort of do. But I end up always knotting them because I get scared that like, well, either like the end is just loose or I'm scared it's going to come out. And also, even if it doesn't, it's still like sticking out anyway and being annoying. Which way around does this go? I can't tell which is the front and which is the back. I think this is the front facing the camera. It's the end of a lightning bolt. Or maybe it's that. If I'm looking at it like that, it goes that way around. So you're looking at it like that. It's a lightning bolt. Yeah. On the flash logo. I'm making a flash logo. And it's kind of annoying because it shouldn't be hard, but it takes long to switch between the colours. And now I've lost where I am. I just tied off something. Oh, I'm about to add the yellow. So I'm going to show you how annoying tying something. I've got to find the end first. Oh, it's there. And where is this gone? Oh, no. Can you even see the chains? I actually don't have a pattern for this either, so I'm kind of just guessing. I've sort of drawn a little... Do you want to see my little... This was me trying to draw a circle, but obviously because it's basically in like mini squares because they're little crochet stitches. This was my first attempt, and then I was like, well, I have to get the circle as well. And then I tried to do this, but it didn't work, so I kind of just ended up and then trying to put in the zigzag, but then the zigzag, I wanted to make it bigger and different, and I don't even know. Sorry, my phone died. I am back. I am always running out of phone storage. Always. It's actually a big problem. Do you want to see what's on my bed? It's this book about forensic science that I've been trying to read, but I've only got a few pages in. I stopped before I was like, I'm going to start from the beginning, because sometimes when I have sciencey books, I kind of just skip to the fun pages, but I was like, no, this one, I'm going to read it from the beginning. And then I finally got to the exciting stuff, and then I stopped reading, because I was reading it before bed, and then I would sleep. Like I didn't, oh, there's a poster as well at the back. You want to talk about fingerprints? I think fingerprints are so interesting. Although I can't actually see mine. Because I know it's a fact that everybody has different fingerprints. But it's crazy to think that everybody... How many variations of these 3 types of fingerprints could there possibly be? Well, infinite, I guess. And the fact that, like, if you have your fingerprints on record and then they find fingerprints and they check, like, they have to check with their eyes. I know that sounds really stupid, but it's like they get computers to scan, like this little section here, it says that computers can store and quickly process a lot of data, but human experts are involved at every stage, and only the human eye is capable of confirming the final match. So basically it's people that are looking at the fingerprints and looking at the other set of fingerprints to see if they're the same. You must have I mean, they did say experts, but you must have like an insane eye for fingerprints to be able to tell. Like, because I feel like all fingerprints kind of, if you don't know what you're looking at, they all kind of just look the same. Like, you can tell that they're different, but if you're trying to do a spot the difference or not spot the difference, a matching up thing, whatever they're called, I feel like it's kind of hard. Especially because it's not just like a puzzle, like a fun little puzzle in a puzzle book. It's actually like, this is crimes, this is important stuff, yeah. What else have we got in here? Blood. DNA. Why is there a bird illustration in the DNA section? I haven't read this yet, so I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. This is science we're talking about. It talks about endangered species. These guys, these men. Is this the only picture that exists of them in the history of the world? Because this book in my GCSE biology textbook, at the science museum, like every time I hear about these guys, it's this specific photo. Is that the only photo that exists of them? But it's just it's such an odd photo as well. Why is my hair, can my hair actually stay out of my face, please? I'm trying to see, I'm trying to read. It looks so staged as well, they look so goofy. What's next? Guns and bullets. Guns and ships, and soon the bound shifts. This is the sort of stuff that's creepy. Because as much as forensic science is kind of interesting, then you actually remember the reason, like, it's investigating like crime scenes and like disasters, and like there could potentially be dead bodies around and creepy stuff. And then it becomes a bit less interesting and a bit more scary. Oh, bones. Okay, this is a bit creepy. You want to see something creepy? Especially these two. Got no eyes. Bones. Really interesting though. Within minutes of a person dying, the flies arrive. That's so ominous. Within minutes of a person dying, the flies arrive. They're guided by substances released by decomposing bodies such as cadaverine or putrescine. The flies are the first of many types of insects to come and set up house on the corpse. The flies are the first of many types of insects to come and set up house on the corpse. Some insects eat the flesh themselves, but most come to lay eggs so that their developing young have a ready supply of food. Guys, if you die, be ready. If you die, be ready for your body to turn into a apartment complex for I was about to say alien eggs. I mean insect eggs. For insects. Yeah, but what was it gonna? Like, I was reading the overview. I thought it was gonna say like, and that can tell you what about a body. What does that tell you in the crime? How does that help? Oh, here. Maggots give the game away. The charred remains of a man were found in a burned-out car 18 days after he'd been reported missing. The corpse was studied by the forensic entomologists at the body farm of the University of Tennessee. There were live maggots on his body, and from their size and weight, they were judged to be 2 days old. Did this mean that the man had been dead for only 2 days? In his brain, there were also dead maggots. These had developed about 14 to 16 days before they had been cooked in the fire. The investigators concluded that the man had been killed soon after his disappearance. 2 weeks after his murder, the criminal had tried to disguise the cause of death by burning the car with the body in it. Insects returned to colonize the cooled body. That is kind of disgusting, but that is what I was talking about. They can indicate the time of death or whatever, and that's why they are important to forensic science. Look at this mess. The reason this yarn is so curly is because I made something else that I've been having to undo to get the yarn to use for other projects, because the thing that I made wasn't particularly interesting. Oh my gosh, I feel like I should be doing this. I should be making the Our Flag Means Death scarf that I've been working on for a while from a friend. But that was just too complicated. I had to take a break, and that break ended up being like 3 months long, and I apologise. I will do it someday. Oh my god. If I don't do it soon, she's going to move away to uni without me having made her this thing. and when I say soon, I mean like within the next few. I say the next few weeks. If I actually like work on it properly. Iris is currently trapped in a mirror. Well, she's not trapped in a mirror because Barry was actually trapped in a mirror like a while ago. But like she's trapped in like this mirror universe. I'm not really sure. And there's someone else there, and I thought they were trying to get out, which they kind of were, but she's evil. And but the thing is, whilst Iris is trapped in the mirror, there's like this evil Iris in the real world, so no one actually knows that Iris is missing, which is the important thing. But it's the bad thing, because if Barry knew that Iris was missing, she wouldn't be missing for long. Oh my gosh, Wally is back. Wally West, he's back. He should have known. He should have eaten those pancakes and been like, my Iris does not know how to cook. What is this? Who are you? Which he kind of almost did, but then he was just like, okay then. I'm not going to complain because these are nice pancakes. This has gotten too complex. Okay, I think I've got it. So then they saved like all of life from the antimatter, but they didn't save the multiverse, and I'm really upset about that because Flash is not the same without the multiverse. Like the whole, and I didn't even think about this. It wasn't like the first thing I thought of, but suddenly I realized like their whole like thing is that every season they get a new Harrison Wells. And first of all, Earth 2 being destroyed first, and like Harry 2 and Jesse, my first thoughts. But then I was like, well, if you have no more multiverse, that means you have no more Harrison Welleses. What is happening with this? That's like half of the charm of the show, is the new Harrison, like watching Tom Cavanagh play all his little different characters. And then Oliver died, and like, spoilers, sorry, not that you were gonna watch it anyway. And I didn't realise that Oliver was gonna die because I haven't been watching Arrow. I didn't realise that there were only like 2 more. That was like the last season. For some reason, in my head, there were 10 seasons of Arrow, but there were 8. And now, like, maybe I was planning to watch Arrow after I'd watched The Flash, but now it's like, I just know how it ends, and it ends sad. I'm not okay with this Earth Prime. It's not okay. And it's like, at one point I was like, okay, I know this is a TV show, I know they're superheroes, I know they've got to save the universe, but when there were just like 7 of them left, there was so wait, hold on, I need to explain this to you. There were 7, the antimatter got everybody, all the Earth's dead, everybody in the universe dead, essentially, except for like 7 of them, and they were in this thing, I think called the Vanishing Point, which is like a place outside of life. No, a place existing outside of time or whatever, so it hadn't been got by the antimatter. And it's like, I know they were the ones who were going to bring life back to the universe, and they knew that they could do that, and they were going to bring back all their friends and family and loved ones. But realistically, as much as I would try and survive like a zombie apocalypse or any sort of thing like that, if everything in the universe is gone and you're one of like 7 people left, I would say that we'd forgive you for giving up, but there'd be no one to need to forgive you or be mad at you because there'd be basically no one left. Like, if everyone in the universe died, if everyone in the multiverse died, 7 of you left, you kind of just agree like, oh man, it's been I've had a good time. I've had good ups and downs, highs and lows. What the hell do we do? I mean, I know they kind of knew what to do because then Spectre Oliver showed up and was like, do this. And then he died. And then the antimatter is, I'm still in like mid season 6 of Flash, so I don't know how this all works out. But the antimatter is still there. And Harry and what's his face? What's his name? Sherlock Wells keep haunting. They were haunting Nash Wells, but then who was it? like, one of their eyes went all red, and I was like, no, Thorne's there too. Let me tell you, this guy is everywhere. Why won't this guy go away? He was the season 1 villain. And I know, like, oh, he's the reverse Flash. He's, like, the Flash's main enemy, blah, 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 blah. He's, like, the Lex Luthor to Superman, the reverse Flash to Flash. But man will actually not go away. Why did... The whole big thing was that, oh my gosh, Eddie died in season 1 so that like the timeline would be rewritten and like Eobard Thawne would never have been there. So what sort of a name is Eobard? And then like apparently Eddie's death was for nothing because Thawne keeps showing up. And Iris was way too chill about the fact that, like, I know so wait, I need to explain this to you. Not Eddie. Nora, who is Barry and Iris's daughter, she was when they found out that she was working with Thawne, obviously Barry was like, what the heck? What the hey, dude? But Iris was like, it's like, she was so chill. And I was like, I know you're with Barry now. I know you're married. I know you sort of technically have a child in the future. But Eddie were they engaged? Was she engaged to Eddie at one point? I'm pretty sure like they were engaged or about to get engaged. And Eddie died. And now your daughter is working with the guy that he like sacrificed himself to stop. And you're okay with that? Okay, I'll stop talking about the Flash now because I know that you have no idea what I'm going on about. But I've got it. I found it. This is my... Whoa, sorry. This is my other... Look at this. So this is a bunch of flags from Our Flag Means Death that I'm trying to crochet all together. But it's been taking a while because it's very difficult. I mean, you can see this. This is... If you can't tell what this is the legs and the rib cage of a skeleton that I haven't done the top half of yet. This is a skull eating another skull. Maybe I should keep going with this one instead of this one. But now that I've started this one and I feel like I need to do this... I don't know. What do you think? Beautiful. I'm also really proud of it. Like, it's really cool. Oh my gosh. It's like 9:45. I need to go. Okay, I need to go. Wait, goodbye.